and today we're going to be talking about functions and formulae. Now, functions are like verbs. They are the action words in a formula or a sentence. That's the best way to understand Excel functions and formulae. And there are so many functions that are provided with Excel that tell Excel what to do. So when you put in a function in your formula and you make your formula, Excel now takes a particular action on your database. So it gives Excel instructions on what to do. And the best thing about it is that it automates our job. So things that you would spend hours doing manually, when you use a formula or a function, Excel now takes over the automation of those roles from you. So in this lesson, we're going to be looking at VLOOKUPs. We're going to be looking at HLOOKUPs. In other words, maybe you have two databases, and in one database, you have all the information you want, and there's information in another database that you want Excel to pick automatically into your own database based on a reference. If, for instance, you have employee data and you want Excel to pick maybe their salaries from another file or another sheet, the VLOOKUP function will enable this to be done automatically. HLOOKUP is the same as a VLOOKUP, and we will look at it. The only difference is a VLOOKUP is a vertical lookup and HLOOKUP is horizontal. We will look at them in the next lessons. We will look at practical examples and how you can use VLOOKUPs in your day-to-day activities. We will then go into conditional functions, telling Excel to look into a situation. Is it true or is it false? Does it comply with what you've asked it to do, or it does not comply? So based on it being true, Excel will carry out one action, and if it is false, it will carry out another action. So those are conditional functions: if, and or. We'll look at those ones. We'll also be looking at nested formulae. So nested formulae is when the result of one formula is used as input in another formula. We will look at that in details. And at the end of the class, we'll be doing a project. So I'll be asking you to use the files provided to carry out the examples that we have given, and then to post them in the project section of the class. So my name is Linda Adiele, and I have more than 2 decades of work experience, working as a HR professional at top management levels in my organizations. And during this period, I've had the need to use a lot of Excel for my job and to carry out the assignments that were required at the time. So let's see you in class, and I hope you have fun.